What's up, my friends? It's Carpo from inside the bus, and I'm just making a video to wish all of you a happy equinox. And then I realized a few people might ask, what is an equinox? And it's not a dumb question. It's a lot of folks don't really understand the differences between the solstice and the equinox, and so it's pretty simple. There's a summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year, and then there's a winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year. And then there's a spring and fall equinox, which fall in between the shortest and longest days. Pretty simple. So winter solstice is also the root of many pagan celebrations, and the root of Christmas, if you will, if you want to go down that road. And there's a reason why the 21st is considered the solstice. The sun sits at its lowest point in the sky for 3 days. But the equinoxes are generally overlooked as just being, just an in-between day. I try to take those days and make them something special for me. It's sometimes I overlook and forget them, but usually I'm reminded sometime during the day that, hey, it's the equinox. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because, I know a lot of people have seasonal depression, seasonal anxieties, things like that. But mostly in the winter, speaking of, just as I walked out here to make this, it started raining. You can hear it out there. And I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so we get quite a bit of rain here, but more it's just overcast. But that weather, just the overcast nature, can really put a damper on your day. I mean, you wake up in the morning, you're motivated to get something done. Maybe it's a beautiful sunrise, and then all of a sudden the clouds move in, and you're like, what do I do now? For me, finding something within every season that is enjoyable is kind of what keeps me going, so I don't feel like, oh no, my summer's over, I have to wait for another summer. That would be preposterous. And I know most people, a lot of folks like winter, but very few people who live out here or up north love the winter as much as they do the summer. I mean, there's a lot of snow and crap in the way. We don't get as much snow here, but we get plenty of rain. But so winter, I've always thought of it as, it's like the sleep, the time to regain our thoughts, the time to build ourselves back up and decide what do we want to do with our summer time, if you will. I mean, most people I think like the fall, depending on where you live. I mean, I'm speaking to a camera that's going all over, parts of the world where some of you don't even have seasons. If you live down in Florida, you're not going to see winter the same way we do up here in Washington. But at any rate, I think that for those who do have extreme, climate differences through the seasons, finding something to do every season is great. There's spring mushroom hunting, for example, and then in the summer you're out doing your summer stuff. You don't have to give anybody what to do in the summer. But for the fall, it's interesting. The kids go back to school, and it's kind of like starting over. Like, this is my first time I've had, where both of my kids are in school. This is my youngest is first year of kindergarten. So it's like refinding what to do with my time, or rather having time that I can actually use to get things done. And one of the things I'm looking forward to is going mushroom picking in a couple weeks. And I'm going to take, I think, a couple friends, and my brother might come along, and we go out to the coast. And it's not just for psychedelics, but that's more or less one of the main reasons that, or one of the main things I'm after on this particular trip. But anyhow, winter camping can be awesome. We go up to Bagby Hot Springs and years ago, and we'd go like right when the first snow came, and you could just sit in natural hot springs and have a beer and watch the snow fall. It's just beautiful. So I guess in essence I'm kind of rambling about the seasons, and just wishing you all, a happy equinox for what it's worth. Right now the sun, it's funny to think that summer was just over, but that we've already had the longest day. 3 months ago was the longest day of the year, and that we're 3 months from now we'll have the shortest day of the year. And here we come with the whole holiday season and everything. And it's chaos around here because, it's my middle son's birthday a couple weeks ago. Then it's my youngest son's birthday next week. Then it's my oldest son's birthday a couple weeks after that. Then it's my birthday a couple weeks after that, and my mom's birthday, and Christmas, and Thanksgiving, and the holidays, my wife's birthday. All these things fall within the same time. So it's like winter is kind of maybe a celebratory time. I don't know. So anyhow, those are my thoughts on the solstice. and the equinox, and hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be smart. Get out in the weather. Do some fun stuff. Late.